beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is a little bonus reading of what your guides want you to know. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, there are currently 6 planets in retrograde. So that can feel a little bit frustrating, like you are not really moving forward. It can feel like you're pretty stagnant. So just to let you know, we will pass through that energy, but it can feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 4 steps backwards. Okay, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Also, you will be influenced during this period by your 2nd house of value, how you value yourself and what you have that you think is of value, finances, possessions, but most importantly, health and people. And of course the 8th house, which is all about money. So you may be focusing a little bit more on career, ambition, and finances. If you're retired, you may be looking a little bit more at the money that you have and being a little bit more resourceful. So it is all about that for you in the next couple of weeks. Now, we do have the star energy here, the magician, and we've got justice. So you're getting what you truly deserve and desire, a little bit more of an inspirational time for you, and seeing the journey ahead clearly, getting really focused and getting a lot of clarity on the way ahead. I mean, you've got the 6 of Swords there, which means movement forward after a testing time. You may have felt like you've been going through a necessary change of thinking, gaining greater wisdom, but also coming out of a difficult time into a much more peaceful time where your mind is a little bit more settled. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What are they meant to see? I mean, you're coming out with the 10 of Pentacles here, so very, very positive energy. I'm going to get 3 more cards for you. We got the 8 of Wands. Both of those cards are movement cards, so you are moving forward. I'm only getting the uprights in this deck. It's so interesting. You've got a King of Swords here and a Knave of Swords. So this is about your direction. I feel some of you are interested in a new focus. Okay, we'll see what that is when we get to it. We got an Ace of Cups there as well. So it could be that you're aligning yourself with something that your heart desires, that's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled, that's going to excite you there. But let's see what's coming on in. The first card we got here is the one who thrives, flourish, prosper, and bloom. And it's taken you a while to get into that position. I mean, we've got the star energy, so I feel like you're actually seeing where you have it good in some areas of your life. And of course, other areas of your life you may feel dissatisfied. I say that because right now they're actually showing me a pocket watch and it's ticking. I'm hearing a really loud ticking sound. So perhaps you feel like time is running out on something, or you're feeling a little bit of pressure to get things done right now. But I feel like you will conquer, or you will accomplish the goal that you have in your mind or that you've set yourself, even if you feel like time is of the essence. Okay, I feel like the trick is to really focus on what's ahead of you and not think about the pressure or about the time. It's about taking a breath and knowing that you're making your dreams into reality. You're forging away, and you will accomplish whatever it is you're trying to. They want you to be aware of that. Okay, so flourish, prosper, and blossom. The butterfly represents transformation. They're giving me a word, upgrade. Upgrade. Okay, that's interesting. So I can see the word, either you've just read that word upgrade, perhaps some of you are thinking about upgrading things in your life, or upgrading your phone or your car or something like that, or maybe you're traveling, perhaps because you got the Eight of Wands there and the Six of Swords. Some of you may be traveling and thinking about upgrading, or maybe you get a surprise upgrade. So just watch out for that. They're giving me the word upgrade for a reason, but I feel like you're upgrading your life in some way where things are getting better, even though right now you cannot see it. Things are getting better. You're getting what you truly deserve. You're making adjustments as well in your life. I feel like you're making adjustments to have a little bit more fun in your life. That's what I'm feeling. But let's move on. We've got the star energy. Now, this is your protagonist energy. So some of you may have been healing, and healing can be necessary for many different things. So for example, because we've got the Six of Swords, you're moving away from something. You're moving away from a difficult time. So whether that was a difficult relationship, or whether it was, anxiety, perhaps overthinking, and you've been feeling uncertain, or you're trying to trust in the unknown, or you've been going through a very testing time and you're transitioning at this time to something better. The star energy is clarity. So you could be healing from a friendship, perhaps, that did not, there may be some sort of argument, or it could be a toxic environment that you've been working in. Could also be you're healing from some sort of procedure, because we got swords here. Some of you may have had to make a decision on surgery or something like that, and the energy here is of healing. Now, or whether you had a separation from somebody that you think about from time to time, I see you definitely moving forward after a difficulty. The star is actually a very interesting card, because it feels very much this energy of you embracing new ideas, personal growth, and there being a new version of you, like you're stepping into a new phase of life. You're being reminded that you have a natural energy and light within you, and you actually naturally stand out. Even though, Virgo, you don't feel very comfortable in the spotlight normally, you're always the power behind the scenes. But I feel part of you may be stepping into a spotlight, gaining recognition in your career, or actually being appreciated for what you do for others, because I feel you do a lot of things for other people. You're the sort of person, you're very thoughtful. They show me there with the King of Swords and the Knave of Swords. You're someone who's very, very thoughtful. You think about other people all the time. And sometimes you may feel like people don't think about you in the same way. But I feel throughout the next 4 to 5 weeks, your guides are showing me that you're going to be appreciated. Someone's going to be like, you know what? I'm really grateful that you're in my life. You're going to get a message like that come through on a text. I see it in the water right now, a message that comes through saying, I really appreciate the way that you think about me, or the way that you are. I really appreciate your presence in my life. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? And it really sort of warms your heart, because sometimes you do so much, my beautiful Virgo, and sometimes you wonder, like, do people even appreciate what I do? Do people even see? And you're not doing it to gain accolades, or you're not doing it to sort of virtue signal that, look at me, I'm a good person. But sometimes just to know that you're appreciated, it feels really like, I don't know, it just feels like a little warm hug on your heart. That's what I'm feeling, okay? Now the Star card is also a renewal of hope. It's an Aquarian energy, and I feel like you're finding mental peace after a period of going through some sort of obstacle or evolutionary moment in your life. There's a lot of personal growth here. Also, I would say this time period, especially since we're just coming out of Virgo season, your season, into Libra season, there's an energy here of you obtaining a wish. Stars are aligning for something that you have been trying to achieve. You may be making adjustments, but you're getting a fair outcome. You're getting what you truly deserve. Your luck is changing. There's some really good karma coming your way. And I feel it is really financially related, because you got the Ten of Pentacles there. Okay. Now the Star The star partnered with the Six of Swords indicates you overcoming a difficulty or moving away from difficult times, okay? Gaining clarity into how you can release difficult situations. If you've been expecting, because I just get this energy of expecting troubles ahead, but I feel like you're shifting your awareness and you're choosing to believe in hope. You're choosing to believe in trusting in the unknown, that you will achieve or accomplish or attract what you truly deserve and desire. The Six of Swords tends to mean coming out of troubled waters into calmer spaces, and you're transitioning to something better. Okay, so this is your protagonist energy. You're forging away, you're moving away from difficulty. And I feel it's more your thoughts are becoming things, okay? You've got a lot of swords in your chart. So there's a lot of overthinking going on here, or a lot of mental activity. So some of you, you know, especially Virgo, you've got a wonderful supercomputer of a brain. I always say this, but your brain may have been going a mile a minute. Now, as I say that, I'm getting a song, and it's really quite quick. And I'll be taking care of business every day. Oh gosh, I nearly sang, sorry. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all, I couldn't quite grasp that bit. I can't quite grasp that bit because it goes muffled. But then it's again taking care of business. And something, it just goes away again. I didn't quite grasp the end of it. Okay, so I'm guessing that song is called Taking Care of Business. I think it's a very famous song, but I don't really know it. It's not my, I don't think it's my era. I don't really know much about that song. I'm going to have to look it up, okay? But maybe that's what you've been doing, taking care of business. Okay, so, well, you are influenced by your 8th house and 2nd house during this time period. So I'm feeling that perhaps that's that level of productivity that you're going to be aware of as we move throughout the next 4 to 5 weeks. Now, even if you're retired, you still may be taking care of business because you may be focusing on your finances, trying to make sure you're really protective of that, all that you've earned so far. But it could also be that you are being resourceful with the money that you have, for example. I mean, you got a 10 of Pentacles, which means you're attracting more wealth. It can mean there's more abundance, being in control of your finances, mastery. But that song also may be important. I mean, it may play after this reading, or you may hear it in the next 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, you could hear it as you're in the mall, or it could be on an advertisement, a commercial, or something like that. It could play anywhere, and you're like, hang on a minute, Baba said that song. That means there's some really good news headed your way, okay? Something that perhaps you've been trying to focus on, but you felt your focus and concentration has been very scattered, or you've been feeling pulled in different directions. But I feel like you get a chance to refocus. There's something here you've been thinking about doing, or it's either like a new idea, something you haven't really actioned yet, but I feel like you're thinking about doing. It could be a new project. It could be something that you've been investigating or maybe planning. And I feel like it's something new. Anyway, definitely I feel this energy of new, whether it's if you're looking for love, for example, because you got the Ace of Cups. Some of you may be like, okay, I've got to be realistic. If I want to find love, I've got to put myself in a situation to find love. So you may be looking at events, investigating the right event for you, or putting yourself online dating. You know, I feel like you're investigating a way to change your circumstances or make adjustments in your world to attract the things that you feel you don't have right now. If taking care of business literally means business for you, then it could be some of you trying to set up your own business, or you know, finding a way to smash through a glass ceiling and elevate to the next level, because I see you elevating, and I see new ideas and your mental prowess being really at a peak moment where you're like, I don't know, I almost feel like I'm in the Matrix. Everything's just happening in like slow motion, like everything's slotting into place for you, okay? So that's what I'm feeling with that. The Six of Swords is movement. So some of you may, you know, take yourself out on a vacation. You may see that you need a bit of a break before you need to take care of business. So the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, well, the Eight of Wands means really good news and things picking up pace. Okay, so I feel like good news is flowing towards you. Things are starting to rush in, and you know, this is a card of you moving forward, even against the tide, even against the 6 planets in retrograde. You will still be forging away, moving forward. I mean, it may feel sometimes that you're going against the tide, but you're still moving. Also with the star energy and the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, this can mean that some of you are going on a spiritual retreat or planning that. You may be planning it for next year or next month, but you're planning it in the now. Some of you may be trying to find a way to calm your mind, meditation, find peace, you know, in order to refocus yourself. But the Eight of Wands is a card of, you know, I mean, with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, I just get this energy of you sometimes worrying that time is running out, or feeling like, you know, things are coming to a climax, and just before they come to a climax, you're like, oh, I need to make sure everything's ready, and, you know, I need to make sure I'm prepared, and all of those energies. Remember, take a breath, my beautiful Virgo, and whatever is meant for you will never, ever pass you by. I want you to be aware of that, okay? But there's some really great news coming your way. Now, for some of you, it may be a raise or a promotion at work. It could be a recognition of a job well done. Some of you may be literally relocating to either a new office or to a new status, or some of you may be physically maybe going to, you know, a new building, or you may be relocating in some way. I mean, you may still work for the same company, but relocate somewhere else. Or it could also be that you are deciding to move on from a difficult working environment or a difficult space. Some of you may actually decide to relocate away from a difficult neighborhood or a difficult flatmate or whatever. So I feel like whatever has been difficult for you, suddenly you're gaining clarity and you're refocusing on your goals and whatever it is you want to achieve. Okay, it's almost like you're changing. It's a necessary change of thinking, and you're suddenly having an epiphany moment where you're like, you know what, I just want no drama. I want things to be calmer, and I'm just going to move away from anything that just troubles me. So I actually see you, this protagonist energy, really sort of looking at your life. It's almost like shedding a big spotlight on your life and going, okay, what parts of my life are causing me grief or drama, and how can I make things easier? Because I feel like you're eradicating that from your life. Okay, now, yeah, they give me the word upgrade again. You're upgrading. Some of you may be like using your money to upgrade your living space, or just get this energy of things getting easier, even though, I mean, collectively, the world environment, things are difficult, right? You know, we've got inflation, we got things going, you know, the price of living is going up, but the wages are not per se. I feel like you are actually changing your circumstances, being very clever, and putting yourself in a really good position to weather a financial storm or weather a world storm. I definitely see you making adjustments to do something you love, but also put yourself in a financially secure position, okay? I definitely see that in your energy field. Now, as soon as I pick up this card, we got that song again. And I'll be taking care of business. Let me see if I can get the next bit. Taking care of business every way. Taking care of business. It's all... Nope, can't get it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because I can't get it, but it showed up again. So this song is obviously very important. Now this card is in the resistance position, the one who guides, new path, guide, renewal. So it's like you got it in the reverse at first, but by the end of the 4 to 5 weeks, it will be in the upright. So perhaps there's a new path that you've been thinking about forging, but you haven't taken the leap of faith yet. Okay, so whether this is you putting your resume out there to get a new job, or whether it's about you getting a new living space or upgrading, because they keep giving me that word upgrading, or upgrade is the word they're giving me. There's definitely a renewal of energy, okay, a refocus in your life. And I'm actually seeing someone right now cutting their hair. So either you've made an appointment to have your hair cut, or you've just cut your hair, or you're literally cutting your hair as you're listening to this reading, which I can't imagine you're doing, but maybe you are. I mean, cutting hair is actually very symbolic of liberation, of self-expression, of transforming yourself in a new chapter. It's also about refocusing your power. So maybe you felt compelled to do that at this time. I mean, you've just gone through your own season, which is all, you know, your first house, which is all about the self, your identity, the way you look. So some of you may have actually gone and got a haircut or something like that. But I definitely get this energy of new chapter happening for you as you move throughout the next 4 to 5 weeks. Something that perhaps you felt is a long time coming. Because we've got the Magician card in this position, which again, it's like I got it in the reverse, which can mean that you feel your unfulfilled potential has not been reached in some area of your life. In some area of your life, okay? There may have been a powerless to change things, or you felt like you haven't quite accomplished whatever it is you've set out to do, or you may have felt like your focus has been a little bit scattered. You may have felt you've been pulled in different directions, and that's what this time period was all about, because you had that Virgo energy, which is all about you being productive, you know, being a new version of yourself, but also that Pisces full moon energy makes things very dreamy and wishy-washy. So it makes you feel like, oh, I know I need to do that thing. I've got a deadline, but at the same time, let me just go wash the dishes and do something else. You know, it feels very much like you know what you need to do, but then you find something else to do and procrastinate, okay? We're all guilty of it, my beautiful Virgo. You know, it's such a cliche to think that Virgos are always like really productive, they're writing lists, they're doing all the things. Of course, that is an aspect of you, but also you're human. There is another aspect of you where, you know, you can be a little bit messy, or you can be a little bit scattered, or you can be a little bit kicking back and just going crazy and partying and, you know, being, you like to, how can I put that? You like to experience all aspects of life because, you know, variety is the spice of life. So I feel that sometimes people misconstrue your energy, but I feel that you may have been pulled very much in different directions. You may have felt a sense of responsibility during this month because of the planetary alignments, but also wanting to sort of run away from it all and say, you know what, I just want to go on vacation. I just want to get away. So some of you may have even booked a vacation for your birthday month and be like, you know what, I'm just coming back from that energy and now I need to get back into the focus of things and I'm feeling a little bit scattered. That's okay, okay? You will refocus your energy. The Magician card will be in the upright by the end of September, and there's this energy of concentration, but you accomplishing a goal. Okay, and recognizing that you have everything you need within you to get to where you want to go. You have everything you need to be great, to be your wonderful self. The Magician card is about being a master creator. Your thoughts are becoming things. You're so talented and you have the gift of precision. Okay, you have the gift of precision. You see the little details that other people do not see. So for example, if you are looking for a new job, or you're turning over a new leaf in life, a new chapter in some way, you actually have a lot of potential to attract opportunity or for things to work out in your favor because you're so focused. You're going to get to where you want to go. We got the King of Swords. So again, as I said, these two cards were the King of Swords and the Knave of Swords, both in the reverse. You may feel like you've had a lack of focus, but then everything comes into sharp focus for you as we move into October. Now, I would also say you may have been dealing with somebody who's been pushing your buttons, my beautiful Virgo. This is someone perhaps you don't trust, or perhaps has been unnecessarily unfair or unkind to you. This person, I'm just picking up an energy of... it's almost like they're trying to derail you from a goal. They're trying to put you off. I'm going to pull a quick card on that. I don't really like it when energy like that comes through because I don't want to see the drama in situations. I want to give messages that are helpful, shall we say. But if you're experiencing someone, even if it's at work, you know, if they're trying to push your buttons, they're trying to get a reaction from you, I feel like they're trying to derail you. So I just want to see what that is. Thank you so much. Because we got the star energy, which means you're very successful. You're really good at what you do. And we got the 10 of Pentacles, so there could be some sort of promotion here for you or money coming on in. I mean, it could also, if you're looking for love or you've got a connection with somebody, it could be somebody who has affections for the person that you like as well. So I'm just getting this energy of, we got the 4 of Wands here. Now this could be someone that you know that wants to reunite with you. The Star, you will see who this person is. I mean, the 7 of Cups as well in the reverse indicates clarity. King of Pentacles. So I see you bossing up. I see you getting really good news and being very successful. But there's someone here who isn't quite as happy for you as everybody else is. Okay? Can you show me this person's energy? Can you show me this person I'm picking up's energy? Page of Cups. Interesting. This person, this is a very interesting energy, okay? Now this could be somebody from your past because you've got a 4 of Wands here, which tends to be about people wanting to reunite, reunion energy. This could be somebody that perhaps you had a frizz-on with. This person, so for example, if you're elevating in life, or you've got a new job coming on in, which means you are about to relocate, this person, they may not want you to relocate because they feel like they're losing you from their life. Okay? Page of Cups, this person may have feelings for you, but I just get this energy of them trying to derail you from something. So it could be that someone really cares about you deep down, but they're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about how they're set to lose you from their life. So, you know, for example, if you get a new job and you have to travel for that, they feel like they're going to spend less time with you, or maybe they like you and they're at your work. I'm going to pull another card on that Page of Cups. 8 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Swords. Yeah, this person, it's almost like they don't want to be alone. I mean, I can't imagine this would be a partner, but Page of Cups, you know, someone who, I mean, it could be someone who is younger than you, who is sort of vying for the same position as you, and they feel like they've got a lot to offer as well. They volunteer to help all the time, and they want to be in the mix of things. The 7 of Wands there indicates they're a little bit lazy. They're not willing to put in the work or the hard work that you do. And the 4 of Swords is an energy here of this person, you know, it's like they don't want to be alone, or they don't want to do the work. 4 of Swords is like rest. They sit back on the laurels, okay? But if it's someone that you care about and someone who cares about you, I feel that this person is trying to derail something here because they're afraid to lose you from their life. Now, of course, that's manipulative. Nobody would like that energy at all. I mean, I can't judge another person because I don't walk in their shoes, but what I can see here is that someone is a little bit, yeah, they're a little bit defensive here, and they feel like either your love for your job or your love for what you do is sort of taking your attention off them. That's what I keep getting. Or they feel like they want the position or should get the position even though they're not willing to do the work for it. So that's coming up briefly for somebody out there. I'm not sure who, but I mean, this energy, forget that person. We got 4 of Wands, great news headed your way. I mean, this could even be a person from the past who reaches out to sort of give you an opportunity. They may tell you about a job that's going at their place, or it may be someone you used to work with, because we do have Mercury retrograde going on, and the 4 of Wands is about to reunite with people. You know, this is about celebration. It's about a good news, or it's almost like things coming to a climax, almost like you winning a race. Okay, and then we got the star energy, which is success, standing out from the crowd, being appreciated for what you do. Seven of Cups there is about concentration, not being scattered anymore, knowing exactly what you want, gaining clarity. And King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the energy of attracting more wealth, setting up maybe your own business or stepping into a leadership position. This is about attracting abundance. So, I mean, I see you moving towards really great things, and not every sign is moving towards great things, okay? But I would say watch out for rivalry, okay? Or someone trying to derail you or take your focus off something that you actually want to focus on, because it seems like this next 4 to 5 weeks is all about focus for you, Virgo, okay? Now, I would say with the Knave of Swords and the King of Swords is you're very intelligent, okay? And I feel like you are someone who is being honest with yourself, stepping into a leadership role perhaps, or you have your eye on that. You may even have a new project that you've been thinking about for a while. You're going to take action on it, okay? But I feel like you're investigating it further first. Some of you may even be headhunted, okay, for your ideas because you're really good at what you do. I mean, the Magician card tells me that you're really talented. You know, you've got a lot of natural gifts, and some of them you may feel like you're not even using yet, or haven't, you know, really reach your full potential, but you will be. I also feel with the Knave of Swords, there's some really great news coming on in. Something you've been thinking about for a while is actually, you're going to see things, it's almost like meaningful coincidences where suddenly something you're thinking about, like you see a message or a symbol or a sign that's pointing you in that direction. So for example, if you are working in an office job, but your desire is to be a screenwriter, for example, you may like open a magazine and there's like an article that says, ready to write your first screenplay, or did you know that actually you're a natural born writer, or something like that, or you may see the word screenplay everywhere or screenwriter. They're showing me that whatever it is you want to be, you're going to see it written in words. So even if you want to be like, I don't know, if you want to be an actor, or you want to be a physician, or if you want to be a travel blog writer, whatever it is, because words are so important for you. That's why I keep coming back to writer, words, something you've been writing down. Some of you may have been writing books about your knowledge and wanting to publish a book. I just get this energy that whatever it is you're focused on, and everybody's going to be different, of course, you're going to see it written somewhere as a hint from your guides, from the universe, that you should be doing this thing, that you will be doing this thing, and you will be very successful at it. Financially, it's going to be very rewarding. Even if you're retired, you may feel like writing a book, or you may feel like being a consultant, or dipping your toe into doing something that keeps your mind and your attention active. And it's going to be very, very successful. Okay, I actually feel it also attracts more friends, more soul tribe energy. I see with the Four of Wands, you also getting out there and enjoying yourself, having more of a good time, okay, reveling in good company and making magic with other people. So the outcome energy, we've got the one who changes, transformation, change, enchantment. Now we had that symbol energy coming through in the water of someone cutting their hair. So I definitely feel like you're transforming, but you're moving on from difficult times into much more positive energy. As you can see, the snake there represents rejuvenation, rebirth, and she's about to sort of grasp her throat chakra. So again, words are so important for you. I feel like you're going to get very clear on what you want to do. The King of Swords also is a wordsmith, someone who is, you know, really well organized, someone who has clear communication skills and makes really shrewd decisions. Iris. Now, Iris, of course, I know it says iris there, but they're actually showing me an eye in the water. Iris. So some of you may have just gone and got your eyes tested. Some of you, there may be something very interesting about your iris, because they're showing me an eye and they're connecting iris with the eye. Of course, we have an iris part of our eye. So there may be something there for somebody out there. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, it may even be a name for you, but they're really highlighting iris. Okay. Now, also in the water, they're showing me a dam. You know, like a dam that holds all the water. So I feel like perhaps, I mean, spiritually, this can mean that you've been holding it all in. You've been, you know, there's been a lot of pressure building up and you've been holding it all in, or holding it all back, or holding something back, and you feel strongly about something. I feel like you will let it out by the end of the month. Okay, you're going to let out that pressure. It's all going to be free flowing. So I feel like you will be in the flow. I feel like you're going to be speaking your truth. You may even talk about, some of you may actually impart wisdom because of difficult periods that you've gone through in your life in order to help other people. So, but I actually see, and I see you moving forward after good news. So again, it's like, if you think about the dam, it's like the dam is a preventative measure. It stops, it feels stagnant, all the water is building up, it doesn't go anywhere. And suddenly it's like, I just see it like, all of a sudden things are moving forward at a pace. Okay, there's a lot of power, a lot of strength. And we've got the Justice card. Now the Justice card is about making adjustments in your world to move forward. Also, I feel like you're getting what is fair. I feel with the Justice card is about being logical, making decisions, and using the logical, intellectual mind to find solutions to any obstacles that you've been up against or felt you were struggling with. But the Justice card is number 8. Normally it's number 11. So I feel like you're being really honest with yourself about reciprocity, because you tend to do a lot. For a lot of people, you tend to put all of your hard work into your work. And sometimes you even like, okay, all of a sudden they've played the last line of a song, that song that was coming up that I couldn't hear. Taking care of business and working overtime. So for some reason, they obviously wanted to reveal that last line now with this. So perhaps you've been picking up a lot of slack, or you've been doing extra, and you feel like you've not been fairly recompensed for it. But with the 10 of Pentacles, I see a bonus or some sort of financial reward coming on in. Some of you may be bossing up, or I mean, some of you, and I don't like to think about these things, but some of you, before this reading, it's not that it's going to happen. Before this reading, there may have been someone that you really cared about in your life that has passed. Okay, they've transitioned, and you may be thinking about them a lot, and they may have left you some sort of inheritance, for example, and it's been stagnant or stuck. It's going to get moving ahead, and financially there's going to be a bit of a payout for you. I can see that you'd rather have that person in your life because you think about them a lot, okay? But I feel like there is a financial, some sort of financial gift that they've left you coming through. Now, I don't want everyone panicking, saying, oh my gosh, am I going to lose someone? No, it's already happened before you've come to this reading. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that. So I feel some of you may be signing contracts or signing things, administrative things, because there's a payout. Some of you maybe you've been going through a legality, or you've been going through some sort of court case, and there is a fair outcome and you are recompensed, because the 10 of Pentacles indicates you're getting money out of this situation. Whatever the situation is, things go in your favor and you get reward. So if it's down to your hard work, I feel like you're getting reward. Some of you may be like deciding to move to a new job or a new position, or set up your own business, or even if you've got your own business and you're an entrepreneur, you may be expanding on that business, because the King of Swords is to expand. So some of you maybe go international, and I feel like you're bringing more finances or attracting more financial reward towards you. We've also got an Ace of Cups here. Now the Ace of Cups at grassroots is about opportunity to do something that you love, or to attract something that is you know, something that means a lot to you, that's in your heart. This can be something you're attracting that will, all your emotions are going to be like overflowing. You're going to feel grateful to the universe for. For some of you, it's going to be love. You're attracting love at this time. You may be going, you know, healing from a very difficult relationship from the past. You may not want to be with that person, of course, but I feel like because the two cards, Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, is to move forward, not to move backwards. So you're not thinking about someone from the past, you're moving forward, and you will be communicating with somebody new, okay? Even if you feel like it's too quick to meet somebody new, the universe says it will happen in divine timing, okay? So also the Ace of Cups can mean that there is an offer for something that you love, whether it's a job opportunity to do something creative, or whether it is, you know, you're attracting romance at this time. There's definitely an opportunity being gifted to you by the universe. And if it's love, it means it will end in a high level commitment. You'll have a contract with this person. So both of you and this person, you'll get married. Some of you are already in a partnership or a relationship, and you may have been going through a few difficult patches, but I feel both of you come into balance and you have an honest, open conversation, and I feel like you deepen your commitment with that person. But overall, I feel like there's some really good things coming to you after a very difficult time. Now, I do feel that some of you are trying to find alternative sources of income or finances. I'm only picking the upright in this deck just so you're aware. We got the Queen of Wands here. So that's about magnetism, your own personal magnetism. You're attracting good things towards you at this time. Also, your guides want you to be aware that you're very inspirational. You have a lot of passion. Your passion is your power. We got the Justice card again. So it's like the passion that you put into things, you will get what you truly deserve and desire out of those things. Yeah, after difficulty, the Three of Swords. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that Three of Swords just to clarify. 10 of Cups. So, I mean, you could have been going through a personal bereavement. Perhaps it was a family member or someone from your soul tribe that you've been, grieving. Could also be a relationship or a hardship. The Three of Swords is basically difficulty. It doesn't always have to be heartbreak. It can be that you've been suffering, you've been struggling with something, and they're indicating that, you know, you're getting another 10 there. So I feel like whatever difficulty you've been going through, the universe is actually rewarding you with better times, happier times. The Queen of Wands indicates you are attracting these things. Also, I feel with the Queen of Wands there, this is about you gaining attention. Attention in your work, attention, with your attractiveness, if you're looking for love. And the Justice card, again, symbolizes you getting what you truly deserve and desire. But you may have to make some choices along the way. Now, I'm just going to go and get some final cards for you before I... Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Now, they're actually showing me, before I move on, they're showing me a mirror, and the word dream is written on the mirror. So either you have a mirror and you've written the word dream on there, or you see a mirror that has the word dream on it. I mean, mirrors represent reflection or sometimes illusion. So perhaps your mirrors, it's almost, mirrors are something to look in. So maybe it's about you can see the dream, or a dream that you're trying to manifest is being reflected back to you at this time. I mean, I feel it's a physical thing. Perhaps you're going to be walking past a store and there's a mirror and it says dream. I mean, there's nothing in the mirror apart from the word dream. So maybe it's about, the dream is how you see it. Your dreams are how you see it. Whatever is you see will be reflected back to you. So I'm not really sure how to decode that other than how I have, so I'll leave it there. Now we have stone people, okay? And it says here, everything can change, even someone with a heart of stone. No feelings, numb, disinterested, distant. So this could be to do with you, my beautiful Virgo. If you felt like you've lost your passion or your motivation or your drive for something, you're going to rekindle that spark within you. I mean, also, I feel the way the cards have landed for you at the moment, I feel even if someone is trying to block your path, or even if someone is a little bit disconnected from you, you're capable of winning this situation over. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very persuasive. So I feel like you're capable of even turning the hardest heart that is a stone heart, I feel like you're capable of melting that heart or melting that situation. Okay, even if you've separated from somebody, if you want to reunite with that person, I feel like there is a potential to heal something with somebody, but only if you want to. I actually see all the swords and the 8 of Wands. I see you moving forward though. We've got the card of openness. Create an atmosphere of openness and trust without game playing. Transparency, vulnerability, receptivity. Okay, so obviously someone out there needs to hear that message from that card. We've also got confidence. And the Queen of Wands is all about confidence. Your success will be determined by your own confidence, self-image, love yourself, outlook, and believing. So maybe that's what that mirror is about, you know. Look in the mirror, see what you see, have confidence in yourself. You're capable of attracting any dream. You can have it in the physical space, okay? You're attracting what is in your mind. We've also got celebration. So again, there's this card that there is good news coming towards you. It says, this is a time of great joy for you. Get ready for much more to come. Parties, fun times, holidays, no worries. So I picked up on vacation, picked up on really good news. I don't know if you saw that, my beautiful Virgo. I hope you did. All the lights just dimmed here, okay? My guides are very strong, especially on my left-hand side. The energy is off to the left right now, and they wanted to highlight celebration, good times. There are better times coming for you, so I want you to be aware of that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please, God, oh, they only want one. Interesting. Kindred spirits. So some of you are attracting love. Okay, there's definitely an energy of you attracting what you desire or who you need in your life. For example, if you're not looking for love right now, it can mean that you're attracting business partnerships, or you need to network, or you're about to attract what you need. When you get this card, this is a card of transforming to attract, or someone coming towards you to help you in some way. So kindred spirits, it's a time of attracting what you need. Now, I'm just going to go and get one more card and we'll close the reading for you. We've got Unicorn, infinite possibilities. And it says here, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. That's exactly what you're doing, my beautiful Virgo. You're going beyond the ordinary. You're becoming the legendary. But I would say watch out for somebody who's a little bit nervous of you elevating because they feel like they're being left behind. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and get a rune before we close. They want 2. Now the first one is all about harmony. Okay. Blessings coming on in. Desires being met. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that. That's a really positive one. And we've also, oh wow, we've got Wheel of Fortune energy going on there as well. This is a gift rune. It means a gift. Can be the gift of love, can be the gift of money, but it's good fortune. It connects to the Wheel of Fortune energy. This is about divine union as well, and partnerships. So if you're trying to get ahead in business, there could be an alliance or somebody who comes in and helps you. It could also be someone from your past that you used to work with comes in and gives you an opportunity or offers you something. There's definitely an energy of good fortune coming your way and a gift being given. I feel like the universe is sending you a gift. Something you've been trying to find a solution to, but better times are coming for you, especially if you've been going through difficult periods, okay? I'm going to leave that there, my beautiful Virgo. I hope something resonates for you in this reading. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Also, just to let you know, when we move through Virgo energy into Libra energy, especially with 6 planets in retrograde, it tends to be a very bumpy reading. So this reading may not resonate for everyone. So I just wanted to say that, but it'll be a much clearer reading as we move into the monthly readings for Libra. Okay, for Libra season, shall we say, but for your sign. So Libra season your sign. It may be a much clearer message that comes through there, because this time period tends to be a little bit convoluted. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo, and love and light.